Factsverse presents Strict Rules that Kim Jong-un's wife has to follow. Number 1. First Lady Duties. The First Lady in every country has a very important role. They're just as much public figures as their husbands. Ri Sol-ju is Kim Jong-un's wife, who is the leader of North Korea. Before her marriage to the leader, there really isn't much of her personal life that's known. According to a few sources, she studied music and singing in China. She even visited South Korea before she got married for a cheerleading competition. It's not strange for there to be secrecy surrounding the First Lady of North Korea. Kim Jong-un's father kept his multiple wives completely out of the public eye. There are many rules that need to be followed by the First Lady of North Korea. Number 2. An arranged marriage. Ri Sol-ju didn't meet her husband during a night out with friends. She didn't meet him in college, and she didn't meet him on a bus. While these are common ways that couples around the world meet, Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju's first meeting wasn't romantic at all. In fact, the marriage was arranged. When Kim Jong-un's father found out that he was suffering from a deadly illness, he arranged his son's marriage immediately. The couple was married before the old man died. Number 3. A rule that everyone must follow in North Korea. There is one rule that every citizen must follow in North Korea. If couples want to be married, they cannot marry on February 16th, which is Kim Jong-il's birthday, who is the grandfather of Kim Jong-un. They also cannot get married on April 15th, which is Kim Jong-il's birthday, who is Kim Jong-un's father. On these days, people are required to bring flowers to their statues and wear the cultural attire. Number 4. It is Ri Sol-ju's responsibility to portray perception of her husband through her personality. Kim Jong-un wants people to look at him as a moderate and progressive man. Because of this, he often has 2 women by his side, his wife and his sister. His sister represents his conservative side by wearing traditional clothing and helping to make the country's policies. His wife represents his liberal side. She wears Western clothing. She has an expensive hairdo, and she tries to portray his lighter side. Number 5. She had to shed her birth name when she was married. Of all the strict rules that Kim Jong-un's wife has to follow, this is the craziest. In just about every culture, a wife will take her husband's last name after marriage, but she will keep her first name. Ri Sol-ju had to take it a step further. When she was married, she had to drop her first and last name. This is so she can maintain her privacy and everything in her past will remain a secret. Number 6. She cannot see her own family. Most adult children love to see their parents on a regular basis. Families often get together on holidays and other special occasions. Ri Sol-ju's situation is different. Her father is a professor and her mother is a gynecologist. Due to her tight schedule, she's not able to see her parents. Due to all of her responsibilities as the wife of the supreme leader, it's impossible for her to take out time in her life to see her family. Her family is placed under secret status, too. That's so the government can maintain her privacy. Number 7. Her public appearances are restricted. The First Lady of the United States often makes public appearances on her own. That's not the case with Ri Sol-ju. While she does appear with her husband quite often, you never will see her alone. Her children are also never seen unless they are with their father. North Korea works very hard to be sure that the leader's family is kept private. Number 8. There are security protocols in place. When it comes to security, North Korea takes it just as seriously for Ri Sol-ju and her children as the White House does for the First Lady and the first children. Because North Korea is a communist state, all of the information given to the citizens is controlled by the government. Since there is always tension between North Korea and other countries, the supreme leader and his entire family are always targets. To keep the family safe, there are very strict protocols in place. Number 9. She visits mourning sites. Ri Sol-ju very rarely makes public appearances, but when she does, it's usually to the memorial site for her father-in-law and her grandfather-in-law. She is required to visit these sites on anniversaries to leave flowers. Number 10. Her children. There have been several reports that Ri Sol-ju was forced to have a child immediately after she got married. There was also a great deal of pressure for her to have a son. A son is the only child who can carry on the family dynasty. When she's carrying a child, she's not allowed to go out in public. Some people believe that Kim Jong-un doesn't want people to see her when she is carrying the extra pregnancy pounds. Others believe that he's worried that somebody will try to hurt his wife and his heir. There's not much information about their children at all. Former NBA star Dennis Rodman visited North Korea a few times. He's very well acquainted with Kim Jong-un, and during one of his visits, he stated that Jong-un's daughter sat on his lap. He also stated that his wife has a very soft voice. Number 11. Her past has literally been erased. When Ri Sol-ju married Kim Jong-un, the government went to great lengths to hide everything they could about her past. It's been reported that she was once part of a band, and they even released an album. Immediately after she was married, all of the CDs were found and destroyed. The government doesn't want anyone to know who she was before she was married. The last thing that Kim Jong-un wants is for skeletons in his wife's closet to come out. He thinks this will make him appear weak and stupid for marrying a woman with a sordid past. Subscribe for more.